Hi everyone and welcome back to another racing video here on this channel. I'm KPG Gooner here, and in today's video we're back on Project Motor Racing, testing out another vehicle for the first time. Now the one I'm testing out today is the 2003 Nissan Z GT4. This car looks fantastic. I've heard some good reviews about this one, so I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to race it around Nürburgring GP. We're going to keep the AI level on 95. It's going to be a 6-lap race. I'm only going to do a couple of qualifying laps as well. And I'm expecting the AI to be a lot quicker on 95, because the last time I did the GT4s it was on 85, so that's quite an increase. Hopefully it'll be a really close race, so let's get straight into it and hopefully have a really good first experience. So here we go. Right, so this is the end of our first lap, and like I said at the start of the video, I'm going to put in 2 laps. I always find one to warm up the tyres, and then we're going to put in a half decent lap hopefully. But I'm expecting this race to be challenging. I think the AI are going to be a lot quicker on 95. I don't think we're far off start putting it on 100%, but things are going to get a little bit harder on these first experience, but we will see. So let's see if we can latch onto this car in front. The only things that I've adjusted on this car, again, I've lowered the traction control and the ABS, and that is it. All these first experiences are on the default setup. I don't adjust anything else, and that includes tyre pressures, just so you know. I will be doing setups at some point on the channel. I always did that on project cars, Assetto Corsa, and all the other racing games that I play, so that will be in the future. There's so much coming in the new year 2026, so please stay tuned. Especially there's going to be the new ride game coming next month. Really looking forward to that. So it'll be a lot of variation, and I will be doing some live streams and online stuff, but I'm just bringing myself into it slowly because I have had quite an absence for a number of years. Right, let's see if we can just close in on this car as my Frenchie's decided to have a meltdown while I'm trying to concentrate. You might hear him in the background. Let's see if we can just get a little bit slipstream here. And we are closing in. We should be able to go a little bit quicker, so we'll be about second up on our time. Should be good through there. Final corner. As soon as we get this lap completed, then we will just sit back, let the qualifying session end, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we ain't going to be too far down. Oh, we're dropping right down already. Look, we dropped down to 5th. And we put ourselves back up the top, but I'm expecting that to go. I think we're going to get maybe 6th on the grid. But so that is our qualifying lap, and we just have to wait and see.
Probably going to need to take a look at the setup between now and the race and find some pace.
Right, so we only dropped down to 4th. I thought we were going to go a little bit lower. So it's the Mercedes AMG GT4. That's the fastest, and he did a 203.4. So that's the sort of pace we're looking for. So yes, this is going to be a tough race. From 4th on the grid, we're going to have to work really hard to win this one. So let's get straight into the race. So here we go.
Get ready, mate.
Right, so here we go with today's race in the awesome Nissan Z GT4. Let's see if we can get a good start off the grid in 4th. And that's not too bad. Oh God, loads of wheel spin, but I will take that. And let's see if we can get into that first corner. Hopefully we don't get rear-ended. Let's keep a nice tight line and try and avoid any contact. And that was pretty smooth. I will take that. We didn't gain a place, but we didn't lose one. And let's settle in. So we know the Mercedes AMG is going to be the quickest, and he will be the pace setter. So let's just see if we can settle in behind these two. And that is not a bad start. And, oh, we've got a warning track limits. God, dear, that is really sensitive. Let's be careful we don't go over that curve too much. We don't want to be getting any penalties in this race. I think it'll take a good 2 laps just to get our tyres up to temperature, and hopefully we'll settle into a rhythm. But bloody hell, that AMG is pulling away already. Oh, this is going to be a tricky one. We might have to try and get past one of these on this first lap if we can. We don't want to lose the pace. It's only a 6-lap race. Got through that corner really quick. Let's go around the outside here. Hopefully we'll be able to just take him here. Let's be careful. Ooh, a little bit of a tap there. God dear, maybe not there. Let's back off. I don't want to get taken out. Let's try and take him on this turn. If we can, let's dive up the inside and try and make a clean pass. And hopefully we should be able to do it. Yes, so we've got past. Right, well, we know not to go on that side and try and overtake there. It was always a risk, but luckily we got away with that one. And he's almost 2 seconds ahead already. The AMG is pulling away fast. This is going to be a tricky one. Right, let's just try and take a little bit more through there. Nice and smooth. And as you can see, he's roughed up our car a bit. Damn you. I don't think it's giving us any mechanical damage, but yeah, he did just tap us slightly. And that is the first lap out the way. Hopefully we can start putting on the pressure now. He is really pulling away. Oh dear, we might have to try that Mercedes AMG. It seems to be a quick one. It's probably fastest on the straights. I don't think it's probably quicker in the corners from what I remember last time I drove one of them. But they do sound good, the AMGs. Let's see if we can just keep pace with this car in front. Hopefully we can get past this one on this lap if we can. We don't want to lose too much ground as he's extended his lead to just over 2 seconds now. We don't want him to get much further in front. But the pace is going to be, we're going to have to look for possibly about a half second faster on some of these laps if we want to win the race, because the fastest qualifying lap was a 2:03.4. And we're quick around that corner. Right, let's see if we can just hold that position. Yep, we're not going to try through there. Let's just try around the outside. That seems to be a good method through there. Yes, we should be able to get past into this corner. That is another place taken. And we're doing well at the moment, but we are not any closer to the car in front. So he is just pulled out. Oh, it's 2 seconds still. But hopefully we will be up to decent pace now. So hopefully we can start closing in. Just take a little bit more through this chicane. Not too bad through there. Let's be careful on this last corner. Don't want to be sliding around that too much, and that is not too bad. And let's see what sort of pace we're at. That should be, I mean, that's not going to be a 2:03, that might be a 2:04. Yes, we just got a 2:04, so we need to up the pace a little bit more. We're going to close the gap. And he is extending it all the time, nearly 2.5 seconds now. We're going to have to react here. Still got plenty of time. Got 4 laps. I'm sure we can close the gap in 4 laps. But we just got to rely on us not to make any mistakes. And that was much smoother there. Being cautious on that curb as we got a warning on the first lap. Let's see if we can be a bit quicker through here. And that's not too bad. Let's just try and stay off the curbs as much as we can. It's not too bad through there. We are not gaining on him at all, really. It's still 2 seconds. This is where I seem to be a little bit quicker. It's not too bad through there. Let's see if we can carry a little bit more speed through this section. Now we haven't got a car in front of us. It's much quicker through there, and we have eaten into his lead. So we're definitely quicker through there. Through there, that's not too bad. Oh dear, I've almost overdone it, and we have closed in. Brought that time down a little bit, so it's just over a second. So we are on it now. Good. It needs to get a bit closer. Let's try and get a bit closer on that last bend, and hopefully get a bit slipstream into that first corner. there. Nicely done. And this is going to be off a really decent time, I think. So a 2:03.4 was the fastest qualifying lap. Let's see if we can get close to that sort of pace. I think this is going to be close.
Fastest
And
car
there
in
we
the
go.
session.
That's an even faster 2:03.3. So we are definitely on it now. Let's see if we can make it count on lap 4. Need to close that gap a little bit more. Still over a second. Just keep it nice and smooth through there. And again, remember to stay off that curb, guys, if you go around here, because its penalties on there are harsh. This is not bad so far. We need to get that time down a little bit more. Just getting a little bit of a rear slide there, but managing to control it. And I must admit, this, for a first experience, this is a brilliant GT4. Really solid. I don't think it's going to be the quickest. I think it's the fastest, but all round, it's on a default setup, it is solid. And we have closed that time down even more. We are eating into his lead, and he's going to have to really race really quickly on these final 2 laps, because we are on him now. Look at this. He might be close enough to maybe take a chance on an overtake somewhere along here. Oh God, oh, that was a bit of a mistake. Grabbed a bit too much curb there. Bloody hell, that's cost us a little bit. See, I'm just, sometimes you want to force it, but sometimes you've got to just keep on and stay in a rhythm. Don't overdo it, which we did through there. Oh God, just got awarded. I've really tried hard. Oh, I can't afford to get another one. Otherwise we will get a penalty. So let's just settle in. We know we've got the pace. Just got to try and take a little bit more into some of these slower corners. I think that's the key on this circuit. Let's try and get nice. And that was pretty smooth through there. Nice and tight onto the apex. Drive it down the hill here into this slow bend. Try and keep it nice and tight. And again, you can grab a little bit of curb, but not too much. And that is pretty smooth through there, but we have just dropped off a little bit. We need to close that gap again. Can't make any more mistakes. We're literally running out of time now. We're on the 5th lap, and we may not win this one. I think that Mercedes might take the win here, unless I pull something out the bag. We know we're quick through here. Got to eat into his time here. Just hold this in 4th gear. Nicely done. I'll take this one as quick as we can as well. That's nicely done. Yes, we are gaining. Let's see if we can get even closer. This is going to be a last lap battle. I can see it now. I don't know where the best place is to overtake. I think it's going to be around that area towards the end. Can't see me being able to get him in that first corner. I think we can get pretty close. I don't think we're faster on the straight. We will see now, because we're really close. Don't lose too much grip. And let's see how much we can gain on him here. What is he going to pull away? Looking at the time. Oh, we're gaining a little bit. A bit of slipstream, but not enough to attack on this turn. It depends how tight he takes it. Is he going to go wider, or is he going to take it? No, he's going to take it nice and tight. That is very good racing there. And he is solid through here. Let's try and get a little bit closer. Have to really push it through here. Oh, he struggled a little bit around there. And we have closed in slightly. This is about the closest we've been really through here. So if we can get a little bit closer through our favourite overtaking spot on this circuit, we might have a chance. Keeping it nice and controlled through there. We are a little bit closer, but we need to be even better through this next corner if we have a chance at an attack and an overtake. That's not too bad. A little bit of a slide. No, we've got some good traction through there and we are on it. Right, let's not muck this up. We've got to be very good through here. Let's just let him go on that curb and we are going to go for an attack in the inside. Should be able to beat him on the braking and into this turn. And we've passed. Ooh, a bit of contact there. And round this turn. Ooh, another bit of contact. Oh, we're going to have a look at that on a replay. I think that was him more than me. I think I had completely cleared him, but we will look at a replay. But yes, that was the overtake. And it's probably the only place where I think I could have got past him, because that Mercedes is definitely quicker on the straights. Final corner, and we should be able to take a win in a really hard fought race. That was really close. I think this is about my level, 95. I think putting it to 100, I think we are really going to struggle, but we are not far away. That was a good race, and we had the fastest lap as well. So all in all, that was pretty decent, but I think I'm going to go and have a look at the replay. I want to see whether that was a clean pass. I felt like it was clean looking at the radar. I was looking at the radar, it went red. I think we sort of touched when I on the first corner, but I definitely think he just ran into me on the second corner. But we will have a look, because I like to race really clean if I can.
Incredible job.
So there we go, guys.
Big effort,
let's get into that replay. Right, so here we are on the replay of that final lap, and I do like doing these sometimes. I don't always commentate on them, but I do like to race clean, and I do feel like, looking at the radar, I did pass him, and it was more of his mistake than mine, and he did just run into me. But we will have a look, and I will change the camera view as well so you can see. But I always try and be as clean as possible, and I'm like this online as well. I always give up position if I make a mistake, or I felt like I've overdone it slightly, because I expect that back. I know that online you're not always going to get that, but when you race with a group of friends and you respect each other, that's what we do. But here we go. We come to the section where I am a lot quicker, and like I said, I'm going to change the camera view so we can really see the car. But I definitely have the pace through here, but here we go. We're going to leave it in this camera view, and we're quicker through here. Look, we didn't want to push it through here because we had that little tap earlier on in the race, and then I went for the overtake here. So we beat him on the braking, so we're not making any contact. He's gone a little bit wider, and he just makes a little bit of contact there, which is fine. I'm fine with that one. But then we turn into that corner, and he's run straight into me. So yeah, I'd say it's 50-50. I mean, you can say on that second corner I've taken it a little bit tighter, but I was clear of him, and I would say that was him more than me. But make up your own mind, guys. At least I've shown the perspective with the camera views, and I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you for some more first experience and more racing on this channel. Thank you and goodbye.